You know, one thing that people don't always think about is adding an external microphone. And today we're going to talk to you about a few reasons you might want to consider it. For example, if you're doing Skype calls, you're recording interviews for podcasting, or even if you want to record music that you play, having an external mic is something you want to think about. But don't go cheap, because you can get cheap. Today we're going to talk about one from Shure.
Yes, this is the MV5, and it's a cool little design. It kind of reminds me of the blue snowball microphones.
Yeah, absolutely.
Little bit smaller. It is Shure, and they make the best microphones. It's the ones that I use in professional studios all the time, so you know you're coming from a good brand.
Well, this particular model has 3 different DSP modes, so you can change your recording type based on whether you're doing interviews or doing acoustics.
Yes, like if you're, say, doing acoustic guitar and you just want to like lay a riff and share it to your friend or maybe your fellow musician, you can change it. On the back over here, you got some different modes. So you press that, and that gives you 2 different DSP modes, which will light up over here. Of course, we don't have this plugged in right now, so you can't see it, but you can go through those modes, and also you have a volume rocker to adjust the volume to make sure everything is just right.
Well, while we're looking at the back of it too, I did want to note, I talked about the connectivity. Well, you do have the ability, like I said, to connect to a computer system via the USB, but you can also connect to your iPhone and your iPad as well.
Unfortunately, I don't think you connect to Android devices, but hopefully in the future, Sure, well...
That's our one knock on Shure. Me and Andy are Android guys, so the app that you use with the device, if you want to use the app, because you can use it with other technology as well, but is the fact that the app is only for iOS right now.
The good news is you can use a PC if you want to connect it directly into your laptop, so PCs or Mac, but you know, like you were saying, even like a basic Skype call, if you're going to have a conversation with somebody, you want to make sure they can hear you in that beautiful voice that you have. So you got to get a good microphone, because the ones that come built in, even on the iPhone, the iPad, or even a MacBook, it's not that good. It's not that good. And this is going to have that isolation so that you're not going to get pick up background noises. It's really focused on just your voice.
So a couple more things. You do have the opportunity to add headphones as well so that you can hear what you're saying. You can see the headphone jack there. And one more thing I wanted to mount. You see I disconnected it here from the stand. Well, this actually has the ability to mount to a camera as well. So if you're shooting with a DSLR or you have a video camera, you can actually attach this and use it as your mic there as well.
And it's pretty inexpensive. You know, you're talking anywhere from like $100, $150, depending on where you're buying it from. But it's one of those investments, like you were mentioning in the beginning, that nobody gets. You gotta upgrade your microphone if you're gonna do any type of audio calling, whether it's Skype, recording, or podcasting. Check it out, the Shure MV5.